Oh! Hi guys.
Hello guys. How are you all doing? So I'm just adjusting my recording levels because I'm not sure what number I'm on.
Well, he's very technical like that.
You know me, I'm all about the technicals. Oh, speaking of technical stuff.
Yeah.
You know I done that course at the tech centre.
What was it in? Yeah, which one was it?
Computers.
Oh, that one.
All right,
it's the future. The future, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, I thought, right, I need to get plugged into this, right? So it's basic, like things like floppy disk stuff, and you know, and
mainframe.
That's it. Mainframe. Typing in like bollocks across the screen, and then pressing control out or whatever it is, and it comes up all the way down the screen. It's basic.
So funny.
Yeah,
funny. Yeah,
it's computer jokes I'm into, but
yeah, I know.
But I want to get myself plugged into the mainframe in that respect, you know.
Okay.
So yeah. I mean, so I've shelled out for this course. It's like $3,000 for this level 1 computer course at the tech college, right? Anyway, someone must have got wind of what I'm doing, right? Someone's obviously got their eye on me. Someone, somewhere. I'm not going to say who, but I've been contacted, right?
Oh, Christ!
Yeah. I've been contacted, not by aliens or nothing like that. No, by another country. Let's put it that way.
Oh my.
I'm trying not to give too much away too early because I'm just making sure no one's listening in, right?
Yeah, okay.
I'm just doing that. I'm just making sure. Right. Anyway, I've been contacted by this other country, right? Who want, and I won't name names at the moment, but I might in about 5 minutes. Huh?
Okay.
And they want me to hack into people's computers.
Fuck off.
Yeah, no, I won't. No, I won't do that.
No, don't do that.
No,
fuck off. Fuck off was the agent who got in touch with you, wasn't it?
That's right. It wasn't.
I have another lot of fuck off. Yeah.
Actually, it was
the Kremlin. Dmitry fuck off. Yeah.
He's got in touch with me, right? And I was very surprised to. I mean, it took me 3 hours to open the email. Okay, and that's not because it was encrypted or anything like that. It's just I'm just getting to grips with email, right?
Right, okay.
Anyway, I've opened this bloody thing, right? And it says, I'm from Russia. Okay. Yeah, right. I said, and I'm thinking, okay. He says, I won't say whereabouts. All right, I'm thinking,
blimey, exciting in a way.
Yeah. I'm from Russia. I won't say whereabouts, but it's somewhere near the middle, right? That's what it's.
Okay, yeah.
I know, right? And I'm thinking, okay. My ears pricked up, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And he's gone. I understand you've been attending a new computer course at the tech college, right?
They know it all.
No, they know it all, right? And and in my head I've gone, yes, I have done that, right?
Yeah.
Right? And he's gone, well, I want you to hack into some people's computers for me. And I'm thinking to myself, why should I do that? You know, and then he's gone, and then a bit further down the page he goes, because I will give you some money to do it. And I'm thinking, right. And then I'm thinking, yeah, but I don't want to, like, you know, whose computers should you want me to hack in? And then I go further down the page. Kim Woodburn, he wants that hacked into.
Right.
David Van Day, he wants his computer hacked into.
Okay.
Right, and I was thinking, why do they want these computers hacked into? And I go further down the page, it says, because they've got stuff that I want.
Right.
I'm thinking, all right, that's good enough for me. Okay,
yeah.
So, right, I've shut the emails down, and I've got to work with the hacking, right?
Yes.
And I've just sort of typed in some stuff, Kim Woodburn and all that, David Van Day, right?
Yeah.
And I've tried to hack into their emails and their computers and stuff, but I don't want to tell him this, but I don't know what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you only done a couple of weeks of the course.
Yeah, and then I got bored and then I jacked it off. It's bollocks.
You did table tennis, didn't you? The third one. Yeah, you joined that one.
I went down there, and to be honest with you, I didn't know it was table tennis. I thought it was a computer place, but they said no, that's up the road. And I thought, well, I'm here now.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I did table tennis instead that week, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought to myself, oh Christ, I've agreed to do this, hack into Woodburn and Band-Aid's computers, but I don't really know how to do it, right?
Yeah.
And they're going to pay me a lot of money. So I've gone on Google's, and I've just typed in Kim Woodburn, I've typed in Band-Aid, and I've just cut and pasted a load of their stuff from Wikipedia. Yeah, like Kim Woodburn is a cleaner and she's on the telly. Band-Aid was a singer and he now runs a burger van, right?
Yeah.
I've cut and pasted that. I know how to do that because that was in week 2.
Right, okay.
And I've stuck that in the email and I've sent the whole lot off to the Russians.
I hope this is of
and
some
I just
use.
hope that is enough to get the money that they said they were going to pay me, which was 1 million rubles.
When
I could do with that money.
Well, you could. When will you be hoping to receive that? I mean, give you any clue that that's
No, but they didn't
through?
They didn't say when it would come through. They just said when the details come through, all the stuff from the hack, then we'll send the money over. But they've not told me yet when the money will come. You know?
Oh Christ! Well,
but I'm beginning to not like the Russians.
No, they're very odd like that. You know, I tell you, it's worse as a rogue state. As a rogue state. Have a guess.
Not
yes.
He's a rogue state, isn't he?
He gets it. He's in a state.
Right state.
He's a right state. I'm on a rogue
trousers,
state.
Those silly trousers.
Well, this is what it was. You see, he gets in touch with me, right?
Right.
And he goes. It's all undercover, right? It's all undercover.
Oh, it's always undercover with him.
I get on my computer, you know, and you have to try to be a bit of a dab.
Because you've done that course.
Yes.
Oh yeah. You went down
I was
to college.
at the college that day. I'd done that course on gardening, isn't it? You know, window boxes. You know.
Yeah.
And so anyway, what do I find in my window box? A little note rolled up. Hold on, I've got it here somewhere.
Yeah.
From Kim. Yeah, look, I kept it. Remember?
Yeah.
Barry. All A, a long A. Barry.
And then you immediately know who it is.
I know it is. It's right. You didn't know that I've been round your house and stuck this nut in your window, Barry. I'm like, you know, my time in the Secret Service is over, you know. It go, I see you growing tomato plant, Barry. And whatever. Well, I did grow some tomato plants and some spring onions I had there. I go... Want you to do me a favour, he goes, he goes, he goes, and this is nothing to do with state secrets, nothing to do with economics, it simply says, I'm looking for the catch, it goes, I thought it was in code.
Right.
When you see Kim Woodburn Bottom, you might think rather rotten. But Kim Jong ain't forgotten that blondie beauty bottom. Can you get me photo of Kim Woodman's bottom? Well, anyway, I'm thinking Kim's at the bottom. Right, I'm counting out the meter. I thought I should send it off to Bletchley Park.
It was
that complicated.
Get that decoded.
Anyway, I did send it off. It comes back. No. Geezer just wants to see Kim Woodburn. Oh, can you get a shot of her arse? Anyway, I think me don't want to displease of the glorious leader.
No.
I went down ITV, right? I've shinned up. I know where the dressing rooms are.
Oh, I know you do.
You know. Anyway, I've got into the dressing room, and there's Kim. She's just had all her hair done in that snake, that coiled snake.
That bun she has.
That thing she has.
You know it's her because it's like 3 feet above the window.
Exactly. Well, that's it. As I climbed and looked in the window, all I could see was this thing scrape. No, the snakehead. Anyway, a snakehead. So what I've done is, obviously, I thought, well, I'll wait for her to put on her clothes for loose women, all right?
Yeah.
And what I do is I'll sneak round where the shower area is. I'll get a shot of her ass for our glorious leader.
Right.
Well, if you remember what happened, I wrote that song about it.
Oh, yeah.
I went to Kim Woodburn's dressing room. There wasn't an awful lot of... Because she had that snake upon her head, scratching the ceiling. Yeah. She looked rather nice nude. Really, she was rather appealing. I got into the room. There wasn't a lot of room. I snapped a shot of her ass. And then I sent it off to Kim Jong-un. Please, sir, did I pass? He said.
What did he say?
I've got the letter here.
Right, here you go.
Me very impressed with Kim's... He likes a similar name. He's such an egomaniac,
Yeah.
He go, but did you notice anything about Kim Woodburn? And I went,
no.
I don't... Yes.
No.
He go, I am actually the star of Liz Women, Kim Jong-un Woodburn, right?
Yeah, well,
if you look at her now...
Yeah, I know.
There is the telltale signs.
Well, the giveaway...
The blonde hair, the eyes, the abuse of human rights.
Well, the giveaways when she stands up, she's wearing them silly trousers.
Yeah,
they go straight down to the floor, covering her feet.
That's it. And when I got a shot of her bottom, it did look like his. Well, you've seen his arse. It's that big
I've
thing,
seen his arse. I've seen it in the shower. Yeah,
I know he did. He sent you round. He sent you round.
He sent me. I was disgusted. He sent me a photo, right?
Yeah, appalling.
Right? He sent me a photo. And then it was in my flower box on my window.
That's
right?
it. That's
I've been doing the course. Right?
You had those lovely sweet peas you were growing.
I was growing this. I had sweet peas there, and I had a few herbs. It was like a herb. I had a bit of
gorgeous.
I had some rosemary in there.
Rosemary, yes, it
anyway,
did.
it's by the by. It's by the by.
Yeah.
It all reached plumage anyway, and it's stuck beautiful. Anyway, I went out to check it. Pick a bunch of rosemary to cook some lamb or beef, and stick it in my pot noodle. And what should be there but this little square bit of paper? And I thought,
you've got it there. You've got it there still, haven't you?
I've got it here. I have got it here, yeah. And here it is. Hold on, a little square bit of paper, right? And I just thought, what the bloody hell was that?
Yeah.
And I had a look at it, and I brought it in, right?
Yeah.
And I brought it in.
That's it written on it.
And I thought, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I thought it had been some bit of litter that dust had blown up into the flower box.
Okay, I understand. Yeah.
But when I looked closely, right, it was that, right? Right. Good.
God.
And I thought to myself, what the bloody hell? I mean, for those of you that can't see,
it's join Patreon.
Right?
Just explain what it is. The diagram. It's quite a complex diagram.
Well, it's a very crude picture of a man's bottom with two legs and his feet coming out. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, what the bloody hell is that?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Riddles.
Yeah,
riddle me this.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I get back to my computer. Ping! Email pops up, right? And then he doesn't even try to hide it. It just says North Korea, because it's all just sort of like
big palace, North Korea.
North Korea. .nkorea.org. And it goes on for bloody ages. The address, right?
I know.
Right, it's a backwards address,
Yeah.
Anyway, I click it open. and it's just like a big old, like his face just flashing at me like that. Ooh. And he's like that, going like that, going, did you like my bottom? Did you like my bottom? Did you like? And I thought, oh Christ, he's flown all the way here just to stick a drawing of his arse in my flower box. He's babyish, that bloke. And the fact that he's got his finger on the nuclear button is very concerning to me. You know?
Oh, absolutely, you know. But I mean, the way he goes around as other people, Kim Woodburn, he's infiltrated his country.
Well, I went down to Brighton, right, and I thought I'll go and have a chat with Van Day, right? Yeah. And I'm at his van, he's flipping the burgers and all that. And he's like, I'm chatting away about Dollar and say, you did have some nice, like, you had a couple of hits, didn't you? And he's like, a couple of hits. Right?
Who were you with in the moonlight? Yeah, that's
all that. Yeah. Anyway, he flips a burger. He says, what would you like, Angelos? Would you like beef burger or dog?
No.
I said, what?
Yeah.
I said, you want a beef burger or a dog burger? Like that, all looking around. I said, what did you say? I said, can you come down out of your van, please?
Yeah.
He comes down.
Sure enough,
he's got the straight leg trousers on, right?
With the flares,
there's your flares, and you look closer, and the hairline is all going up like that, and you look under that blonde wig, and you can just see the tail size of that flat top haircut, buzz cut he's got, and he's like, you know, and underneath his chef's whites, he's got that Beatles jacket, you know.
He's got the old Cuban heels on and all, and didn't you go in the back room and there's David Van Day tied up?
Yeah, he was tied up. I'm from Dollar, he's going.
With all them buns all over him and sauces. Packers. I had the same thing.
Tied up.
Do you remember television's Kim Wilde?
Oh,
Kids in America, right?
Yeah, I know her.
She'd do a lovely Sunday afternoon show on Magic 105.4, didn't she? Beautiful. Yeah. Playing the old hits, talking about the 80s and all that. Margaret's friend Irene is a cleaner and just by chance at Global, is it? They run Magic.
That's it, they do.
I was up there in Leicester Square. She said, Irene's got us in tickets to see Kim Wilde. So I've got
recording the show.
Yeah, you can get tickets
to sit outside the window.
Just sit outside, and you know. So I've gone up to the reception, and
I bet you must have been over the moon.
Oh, I love her work, Kids in America, and the other ones that she done. Betty Davis's Eyes. She didn't do that, but anyway, that Kim Carnes. That was another one.
Yeah,
Jesus
she's
Christ.
next door.
She was next door. Anyway, I've turned up there. Sure enough, she waves to us through the glass.
Oh, right.
You know, she's recording. She's got their headphones on and all that. I thought, fucking hell, she's put on a bit of weight.
What's she wearing?
She had the signature blonde hair. You know, I thought, well, okay, she's been didn't really know what she was doing. I rather thought, you know, I wanted to have a chat with about Marty Wilde, her dad, who was a big star in the 60s. Yeah. So as so her assistant, looking very furtively, trying to signal something, right? Goes, Kim, can you go and get the competition entries? And sure enough,
she was.
But at the booth where she was doing the discs. You know, the turntables, I call it.
Yeah.
Sure enough, this big old arse comes out. I thought, Jesus, she's got... The telltale sign. The long, straight trousers, slightly flared. The Cuban heels. And as she turns back, the wig slips slightly. What can I see? I can see the full horror of the jowls. I can see, as you say, the little tiny buzz cut fucking ludicrous hair there. And And the telltale signs was
what about
that
the Beatles jacket? The
Beatles jacket creeping up over the top of what was a lovely sort of summer dress, I thought. So the assistant goes, "Oh no, you haven't picked up them CDs." And this was the telltale sign. Yeah. "I fucking do I like?"
There we go.
The temper.
I knew it.
I knew it with you.
Yeah.
Sure enough, the programme ends, and this. Let's say in inverted commas, Kim Wilde gets in a blacked out windows. I'm sure the driver was North Korean. Speeds off, and just as we're chatting about the old days, we hear. And in the cupboard there, all the CDs, all the wacky
noises,
stickers, noises, and all that. Who comes out? Kim Wilde.
He's kidnapped her.
He kidnaps her, and he's like that. He doesn't.
I know he does. I know this
Kim
Kim Wilde, right? When he's got that big desk that they have to operate as a DJ, he thinks a lot of them buttons are to release nuclear bombs.
Of course he does.
That's why he's pressing them all the time. He's like, blow up New York, blow up LA,
Yeah, that's it.
I tell you what else I've got involved in just recently, right?
Yeah.
Corporate espionage.
Right?
This is very big news, this. Alan Sugar gets in touch with him, right?
Okay.
He goes, look, it's Alan here. I said, I know, Alan, you make all that plastic shit for pensioners, right?
That's
he goes,
it. That's
right.
Yeah, that's
Anyway, I want you to go and pay a rival of mine a visit, right? Who's the rival?
Rival,
He says, you know that bloke from Weatherspoons who sacked all his staff?
That prick,
told him to get a job at Tesco's.
Yeah.
Right? I says, I do know him, right? He looks like Mel Gibson, right?
That's it. What's his name? Tim Howard. Saint Howard?
Yeah, he wears the rugby shirts.
Yeah, that
and
prick.
it's like... right.
Know him.
He runs the Spoons, right?
If he wasn't running in it, you'd expect to see the cunt in there on a Tuesday morning, drinking his piss.
Shouting about the Labour government, right?
Yeah.
Right. I want you to go in there, right? In one of his, go to head office, right?
Yeah.
At night and find his desk, right? I said, all right, I can do that, no problem, right? And then just open the top drawer, right? Pull your trousers down and just lay a little turd in there for me, right?
Tim Martin. Tim Martin, right? Tim Martin.
I says, Sir Alan, I mean, all right, okay, I respect what you do, but I don't think that's corporate espionage. That's just shitting in someone's desk, right?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, I know, right? Yeah. I says, well, I don't know if I'm on board with that.
No.
He says, well, what else do you want to do then? Yeah. I says, well, I don't know. He says, I thought corporate espionage was like when you went and found out about people's business and, so you could get an edge over them like that.
That's right.
He says, yeah, it is, but I want you to go and shit this desk.
Oh.
I went, okay. So
relax.
I said, how much you want to do? But anyway, I went up there and I shat in his drawer, right?
Right. Yeah.
And I left a little note in it just saying this is from Alan Sugar, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, Alan rings me up the next day. He goes, "Did you do it?" I says, I says, yeah, and I'd had a curry, right?
Yeah,
good. And I said I'd had a curry from the Spoons. He said, oh, that would have gone right through you.
The irony,
exactly. Right. But it went right through you, he said. I said, it did go right through me. Yeah. And for a £5, it goes right through you double quick, right?
Yeah,
anyway,
Christ,
he says, anyway, Tim Martin must have had this happen to him so many times, that he didn't even bother to contact Alan Sugar to say, who's shut in my drawer on your behalf, right? He must have just left it in there. So I don't know what's become of it. Presumably he scooped it out and chucked it in the bin. I don't know.
Honestly, Sugar is you know,
he's reckless. It's a bit reckless.
He's well known for this. The producers would like to point out at this stage that Alan Sugar is not known for anything like this. As far as we are concerned here at the Angelos and Barry Bonner, he's never asked anyone to shit in the desk of shitty pub chain owner Tim Martin or anyone else. But for the purposes of this, this experiment today, I was phoned up by Sir Alan. Ring, ring, he goes. Hello, it's Sir Alan here. I'm like, oh, okay. He goes, I want you to take a trip to Singapore. I'm like, oh, nice. I've never been to Singapore before. He goes, I've left some money in your window box next to your spring onions, right? I went, okay, sure enough, I rifled through and I found this note.
Right.
Dear Barry, I want you to go to James Dyson's tax haven in Singapore, where he doesn't pay any corporation tax for his shitty products and shit in the top drawer of his desk. He's on the coordinates, you know. And then he had something code. The brown cow flies at midnight. Then just in brackets. This means shit in his desk. Right, okay, so I know, all right.
He's a bit route one, though, isn't he, Alan?
He's a bit route one. Well, it's no nonsense, isn't he? Now, look, as we know, Dyson is a rival. If there's anyone else in this world more responsible for the icebergs melting and alarming rates, plastic shit in all the oceans, it's Dyson and Sugar, right? Yeah. Anyway, I've gone out there. He's paid for me business class. Yeah. It's champagne this. It's oysters that.
He's trying to get it to go through.
Of course he is. So I'm there on Air Singapore, right? And all coming up, all lovely, you know. Nice, would you like some more oysters, Mr. Samak? I'm like, well, all right. We're just over Watford, really, by this time.
Mr. Sugar say.
It's just going the wrong way, of course. But anyway, down towards Kent.
Yeah, no, it goes over Watford first. And then
compliments of Mr. Sugar. And I went, oh, okay, and all that, right? Then it comes out again. I've had all that. It goes, would Sir like some more fizzy champagne? You know, I'm like, oh, well, all right, just a glass or two. And he goes, compliments of Mr. Sugar and all this stuff. Oysters I had. I had a sort of eggy sort of thing, which I don't know whether it didn't. It was like a creme brulee thing. But if you ask me, they hadn't put it in the fridge. It was a little bit on the turn, you know. Oysters, shrimps, you know. I had the whole...
Let me ask you a question, though. Yeah. What happened when you tried to go to the toilet?
I went to go to the toilet.
Did they turn you away?
Yes, just as I was approaching, there was a strange gentleman sat by the door. And as I went, he went, oi, it's out of order. And I thought, shit, it's Sugar. Right. Yeah. And then I went back down. They went, you know, would you like, you know, some liqueurs? I couldn't get rid of this payload, you know. And I said, where did that come from? That gentleman over there. And as I look round, I can see Sugar, you know, by the box. Now, you know, unless Alan Sugar was... There's no way he'd have a seat by the box, you know, on that long journey, you know. And there was, I just noticed him, you know.
Tapping his nose.
Just tapping his nose like that. And so, you know, every time I got up, bog out of order, you know.
Go and sit down.
Go and sit down. So sure enough, by the time I got to Singapore, I'm in a cab. Can you show me the way to Dyson's building, please? And all that. Eventually I got there. Well, I dare say, I don't know whether he does. I think he does, Dyson, do a vacuum that actually washes at the same time. Oh, right, but fuck me, he will have needed that. You know, because
I bet he's got a nice desk and all, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, because it was a bit like this. As it went to Dyson's office. I squat down on his orifice. I shit all over his oak veneer desk. Everyone ran about and said, "Jesus Christ, there's a fecal pest." Tim came in. He heard the din. He ran after me. Just as I was about to do shit on his executive toy.
His Newton's cradle. What is Newton's
Yeah, that's
cradle.
it. But this was the thing. It totally put me off my stride with these songs, you know.
I know. Well, you're still all backed up.
I'm all backed up.
We're gonna have to stop now because my battery's just about to break.
Oh no!
But it should have helped people.
Yeah, it should have helped. His batteries run down. He does like to do it with those buzzing eggs inside.
I do.
When
I can't do
the
it.
battery stops, there's no good.
If the feeling wears off, there's just no point doing it no more.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that helps. I'm sorry about the song just now. That was dreadful. But
if you come to Patreon, you'll hear a superb
superb song. Well, I'm getting ready for a superb. Guys, thank you so much, as ever.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, we won't be here next week, will we?
No, we're having a little break.
Yeah, but we'll be back the week after that.
Yeah, okay. But
we love you all.
We love you all. Keep your chins up. Don't be silly. We don't want another spike, do we?
Don't be silly, for
Don't be
Christ's sake.
silly, for Christ's sake. All right, until next time.
Bye.
Bye.